Okay, started. So these are the remaining notes I will share today only by evening, like so not evening by night, approx 1 a.m. something like that. Now let's continue, guys. I hope my screen is visible to you. Confirm if you are able to see it. Yes or no? Raise your hand if it is visible. Okay. Now what we need to continue today, we need to continue your DOT attack, Wi-Fi one, right? And the last one is your Wi-Fi hacking. Correct? These two things are there that are remaining as of now in your Wi-Fi conditioning module. The remaining things we have already seen in the previous session. Now, the first one is DOT attack. We know what it is, but I will tell you one more last time. So let's say we are having, so let's say we are having a router, and the router is, let's say, a name is SSID will be there, which is the Wi-Fi name, is something like your Mahesh Wi-Fi. No? Mahesh Wi-Fi. Now, if there is a Wi-Fi with the name of Mahesh, what will happen? Let's say five, six users can be connected, gen users. But as an attacker, what I'm doing, I'm sending thousands of traffic on this device. And as an attacker, I'm sending this, and that way, what will happen? The router will be unresponsive. It cannot respond properly, right? Because it will be not working properly. If not, then what will happen? The router will not do the functionality properly. It will be not able to function properly. And if a router is not able to function properly, then what will happen? If it is not able to function properly, then this router cannot distribute the internet and the devices they cannot communicate with the internet, right? Let's take a very simple example. Assume there is a guy who is Amit. Amit is having a neighbor and his neighbor is Mr. Rakesh. Now Rakesh is basically the attacker and he knows how to basically perform this attack. He is the attacker. He knows how to perform this DOT attack. So what he's doing, he is performing this attack on Amit's Wi-Fi, right? Amit Wi-Fi name is Amit Wi-Fi. Now, once he's doing this, what is happening? All the devices which are connected to Amit Wi-Fi, they are getting disconnected and then they are not able to reconnect. Why? Because he's sending a lot of fake traffic to this route. So this is how this attack happens. Okay. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to first of all open my virtual box and then I'm going to also connect my adapter. So if I show you right now, I'm already having my adapter as of now connected. A minute. So you can see my adapter is already connected. Wi-Fi 2 option is coming, right. So now let's go back. Open your Kali. I'm opening the same thing here. Now, once I open my Kali, what will happen? I will have an option to select it, to select the adapter. As I've told you, we need to select the adapter, right? Then only we can do this attack. So I need to select the adapter. Doing the same thing. Let's wait for it. Now, first thing, go to devices. Select if you have a USB. You can see you have USB here. Which one we need? We need our adapter, which is this one. Click on this. Once I click on this, you can see it will be visible here, right? Let's wait for a few seconds. At the same time, I'm also connecting my second adapter because I need to use both of them. Anyone can work. Where is that tiny adapter? The second adapter that I'm using is the cheap one. As I've told you, you can also buy that affordable 250 one. But again, it depends if it will work or not. Not every time it will work. So it is, you can say, a dice that you can play. So in my case, it works. Now I can see right now only one USB is there, but once I connect my second adapter, which is the one I'm connecting as of now, and again I'm just showing you the example which adapter it is. So it is a affordable one. I have told you we have a affordable one also. Again, this I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you with 100% that it will work. Scenarios are there. Sometimes it will support, sometimes not, because the type of adapter they are giving you it is a random one. So again, that is the scenario in that case. This is the one I am right now using. The two adapters, one I have already shown you, and this is the second one I'm also using. This is the cheap one, but don't buy it because again, it can work, it cannot work. Both scenarios are there. I'm plugging it in my laptop, and now you can see this one will be also visible. So if I show you here in inputs, sorry, devices, how is the net connection working? Which net connection? This net connection, it is working from my system, now main system. So again, we are going to devices. Here we are selecting the second USB. Also, you can see we have it right. So we are going with the first one. I'm not selecting the second. Now, once we have this, what we need to do, we need to open up. But main will be disconnected. Why it will be disconnected? Why it will get disconnected? No, the Wi-Fi is already working. My laptop has an adapter. So how it will get disconnected? Now, once we are done with that, once the adapter is connected, right? First requirement is adapter is connected. Now, once the adapter is connected, the next thing will be putting the adapter in monitor mode. I have told you in the previous session that putting the adapter in monitor mode is compulsory. So now we need to put the adapter in the monitor mode. All right. So let's go back and let's put the adapter in the monitor mode. Now, what is the command to put that adapter in the monitor mode? It is very simple. We just need to use the command, which is your sudo, and then we need to use armock, and then we need to use ng, and then we just need to give the adapter, which is start. Adapter is LAN 0. How to verify which adapter you're using? You can just type iw-config, and this way you can know the adapter. iw-config. You can see this one is already there. So that is the reason I was saying it. We can get to know this way also. Minute guys, just doing some settings. The command we already know. Just a minute, I'm waiting for something. Need to check if that works or not. So once we are in the adapter mode, then we need to go with the option. See, normally we have two ways of doing it. Okay, whenever we talk about the DOR attack, we have two ways. Okay, DOR can be done using two ways. First one is the manual one, and the second one is the automated one. Now, normally we should go with the automated one because we don't need to use manual tools. What happens is now, whenever it comes to Wi-Fi hacking or de-authing, we have multiple ways. First way is basically where we basically go with the normal manual technique, where we need to use multiple tools. So in the manual technique, we use multiple tools. And now whenever I say multiple tools, it means we need to use two or three different tools to perform the same attack. To perform the same attack, we use three to four different tools. But when it comes to automated, we are only using one specific tool that will have all of these tools inside it only, and we just need to select the option. And once we select the option, automatically it will do the same thing, same attack will be done. But again, one is automated, one is manual. We can go with both of them, but preferred is automated. But still, I will show you the manual one because we should have the idea how this type of attacks works and how they don't. So again, the command, first of all, we need to put the adapter in monitor mode. And the command, every time we need to put it is what? It is very easy, which is a sudo. And then we need to type sudo armock NG, and then we need to give the adapter line 0. Once we are done with this, what will happen? Our adapter will be in the monitor mode. Which mode? It will be in the monitor mode. There is one more command that is missing, which is start, because we need to start the mode, right? So start. Once we give this, we need to give the password, and you can see now our adapter is in the monitor mode. Again, in this case, we are using the command. So this is the first thing that we are doing. A tool to put the adapter in the monitor mode. But when it comes to your automated way, we don't need to do this. Automatically, the tool has an option which will put the adapter in the monitor, right? So right now we are seeing the technique, which is the manual technique. Now, once we are done with this, once we have put the adapter in the monitor mode, you can see something like this will be visible. Okay, monitor mode enabled. It is telling the system, okay, that we are now in the monitor mode. Our adapter is in the monitor mode. Now, once we are done with this, the next thing is basically typing the next command, which is here sudo arrow dump. Now, why do we have this command arrow dump? Arrow dump is a command which is used to scan the nearby Wi-Fi. Okay, whatever the nearby Wi-Fi are, it is used to scan that. So if you see in my case, all the nearby Wi-Fi are mentioned here. Same thing this will do. So whatever the nearby Wi-Fi are, it will show us that. So if I type this command, what will happen? You can see all the nearby devices. It is coming here. It is showing us okay that all of these are the nearby device to my house, and you can see all of them are coming one by one. Clear? Let's wait for this. It will take a few seconds. So it is scanning. Let's wait. Cipher is encryption, right? Already discussed in cryptography module. Let's go back. Let's try again in a new terminal. Not working. So once I stop this, it gives me error because already it was working and I stopped it in the between. So let's go again and let's wait for this card. So you can see it is going and it is doing the scan. Let's wait. This will take time. Once we have cancelled this for the second or third time, it will take time. So never cancel it once started, or else it will take time. No, so let's wait. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's restart. So as you can see in the first time when you're running that command, you are having a lot of out. But when I run the same command second time, it was giving us less out. Why? Because once we stop the working of the tool, it will say, okay, why did you stop me now? I will not work properly. So that is how it happens. So the tool will not work every single time. So let's wait again. So right now we are seeing the manual technique. Huh? See, the same technique will be done using the automatic. But the thing is that all the commands are already included. We don't need to go one by one. We just need to select the option. And this is the preferred way. But still, I'm showing you the manual way because we need to have the idea. Why this error is coming? Because the adapter is still initializing. Once it is done, once we're able to see it here, then we can use this command. Okay, let's wait for that. Now you can see we are not getting the error. It means that now Adapter is in the monitor. Now let's write sudo arrow dump, arrow dump and the command and then press enter. Now you can see it is giving us a number of scans, right? Now you can see all the nearby Wi-Fi that is nearby house, we are able to get it. Right, see all of the Wi-Fi that are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So all of the things that are near my area, near my address, near this office, we are able to get it. See, fridge, address, so on, and n number of IPs are there that we are able to get. Correct. Now, let's say this is all right. Now, a few things that we are able to get here. We need to focus on only few things. We need to ignore the remaining things because there are a lot of things that you can see. So the first thing that we need to focus here is what? The first thing that we need to focus on is the BSSID. Now, what is BSSID? I have told you the MAC address of the router. So if there is a Wi-Fi with the name of CyberHost technology, you can see there is a router also, right? And router is having this MAC address. What is the name? What is the SSID name? CyberHost Technologies, right? Then you can see it is running on channel 6. So what we need to focus on encryption type, which is WPA2. As we discussed, we have different ways of encryption, WE, WPA, WPA2, 3, and so on. So you can see it is using WPA2, then CyberHost Technologies. This is the BSSID, and this is the channel it is running on. Right now, once we have this, stop this. Now, what we need to do once we know all of this data, right? The next thing is basically focusing on our target. Which is our target? Our target is basically this one. And now let's say this is the target that we are targeting as of now. We need to do the attack on this target. Now, before that, let me just connect this device to the target system, like the target Wi-Fi. So I'm connecting this to the target Wi-Fi. So just going it. And you can see now I'm done. Right now, my CyberHost technology Wi-Fi is having a client that is connected to. Now, once that is done, the next thing that we will do is basically we will type the command, which is your sudo. Then we will type your command, which is the next command, which is airplay, which is used to perform the DR attack, right? And then NG. Then after that, we need to use first thing, which is 0. 0 stands for DR action that we are trying to perform DR. Then we are trying to use 0 again because we want to send unlimited packets. For that, we are using 0. 0. Then we are giving A. A stands for the BSSID that we are targeting. So I am targeting this BSSID as of now. Correct? We are targeting this BSSID as of now. So this is the BSSID I'm targeting as of now, and then the adapter name that we have. Now, before that, one more thing I want to show you. So sudo iwconfig, then LAN 0, then channel 6. Okay, now, once we're done with this, I'm just writing this command and press enter. So you can see what is happening, waiting for beacon frame on channel 6, right? So let me do one thing. No BSSID available. Oh, minute. BSSID I have given the correct one. Just a minute. Let me verify few things. You can go with any other that you want. I'm going with the CyberHost one because I have the permission to do it, right? On any other that you're trying to do, that is illegal. So I'm not performing on any other Wi-Fi because I don't have access to that. I don't own them. So if I do anything on them, that is illegal, 100% illegal. And we are not here to do illegal things, right? You can do on any one of the one that you want, whichever is near your house. But I will not recommend that because again, it is not legal. But it depends on you. Whatever you want, you can do that. I'm not doing it because it is not legal. I'm using our own network that we have. You can go with any other. See, whatever we are learning, never misuse them because misusing will uh, keep you in a place that I don't want. Because again, if you are caught by mistake in any attack that you're learning, not this, any attack that you're learning, and if you do something that is not legal within the boundaries, if the other person knows about this, right, they can take any legal action. Again, doing something like this on someone's Wi-Fi network, if they have an ID that you're doing, and if they do a complaint on police station, you can be jailed for this purpose. I'm 100% real. This because you're breaking in their own network, and this type of things you cannot do. You're not authorized to do something like this. Anna? So I'm just giving you an idea. And we are learning because companies they need security testing for Wi-Fi's. That is the reason we are learning, but never misuse them. Whatever we are learning. But how would they know that we are connected? Their router will show that we are connected. The router in nowadays router we are having the firewall option. If they have turned that on, they will get the notification that someone is trying to do this type of attack. Uh-huh. And again, the best way is basically, yeah, correct. They will know only the huge traffic. No one focuses nowadays. See, no one will focus, but again, it depends on our etiquettes, right? We are not learning it to misuse. We are learning it for education purpose, for our job purpose. The rest is up to you. Whatever you want, you can do it. I'm restarting my system again. Some glitch there, not working properly. Virtual loss. Practicals can be performed in the night. No, no. See, you can perform whenever you want. No one will know. See, the thing is that why we want to destroy someone's network. That is a simple reason, right? You can do for fun purpose, right? You can do this for fun purpose, but don't misuse it. That's all. Okay. So let me log in now. See, the reason we are learning this topic is because companies also have this service which is known as wireless network pen testing service. See, they want this type of services. See, wireless pen testing services, in which we are helping them to identify the problem in their Wi-Fi and their Wi-Fi network. So that is the reason we are learning this. Now, let me check this. Mm. So the first command we were using was sudo airmom ng start LAN, which is to put your adapter in the monitor mode. This will put your adapter in the monitor mode, correct? The second one that we were using was sudo, then we were using airmom, and then we were using your next command, sorry, air dump we were using, aero dump, right? And then we were using ng, and then we were using the interface. Why we were using this command? We were using it to scan all the nearby network, to scan the nearby network, nearby Wi-Fi network. Correct? So this is the command. So let's do this again. Go here. You can open a terminal. You can paste it here and you can give the password and you can wait for the output. Then after that, once you're done with this, the next thing that we need to do is basically now we need to select a specific target. We need to select a specific Wi-Fi target. So we need to select a specific target. Select a specific target. Now, in this case, we are going with a specific target, and that specific target is in this case, let's say it could be any specific guy. So we are going with the cyber also. We can take any other also. So let's go back and let's select the target. So I'm going with this one, which is cyber. So let's stop this. Once we stop this, you can see we have this thing, which is the BSSID. We need this one. So the command is very simple. You just need to go and you need to use this command, which is sudo aerodum ng. Okay, that rule again. Then W we are giving, right? After W, what we are giving your EBC. Then we are giving dash C1 BSSID, and then we are giving the BSSID of this specific router. Now you will have some queries, sir. What is this W? What is this A? And so on. I will explain them, but let's see what will happen first. Once I press enter, see what is happening. Any device which is connected to this Wi-Fi, any device which is connected to this Wi-Fi will be visible here once we start the scan, right? So you can see the same thing has started. We need to verify one thing before that is that these ID should be matching. This thing should be matching. Yes, it is matching. So you can see right now to the Cyber's technology, two devices are connected. Device one, device two, and both device MAC address is also visible to you, right? So you can see these two devices are there, right, which are connected. I think one is my phone and the second one is something else. So these are the things. Now what we are doing, command sudo is for the admin privilege. This is the tool that is doing this specific thing, which is capturing the Wi-Fi frames. Then we have W, we are giving an output file because we need to save this. So for that, we are giving ABC name. You can give whatever you want. We are giving the channel. Now this channel is not one. In this case, the channel is something else. In this case, it is 6. But if you are not able to get the channel, you can get give one also. Right? So I can give channel 6 here. Normally, if channel is not visible to you, sometimes it happens. You can give one also randomly. This is the problem with this. We cannot see the command what is happening here. Let me change it. Right, same thing will happen. It will just show you the same thing. Channel normally it should be the same channel that is visible here. If not, you can give the one value. So right now I'm giving 6, so it is there. Right. Once we are done with this, let's go and let's see the output. Let's wait for this. So you can see these two things are there. Now, once we're done with this, the next thing is your DOT attack. Now we need to start our main attack, right? Now we need to perform the attack, which is your DOT attack. So let's go with the next one. So the next command is basically your sudo airplay, right? Now airplay is the command which is used to perform the DOT attack, in which we are sending a lot of traffic. So in this case, we are using 0, okay? And again, after that, we are again using your 0. I have told you unlimited packets, and the 0 is for GO. We are telling the system that okay, we need to perform DOT. The first 0, second is basically for unlimited packets, and the next one is A, which is the BSSID of your router. So this is the BSSID of the router that we are having as of now, and give it here. Once we do this, we can go and we can copy this thing and we can get back and we can paste it here. Once we do it, what will happen? Airplay ng help. There is some error here in this command. Airplay ng00a bssld. Oh, yeah. The error is the adapter interface. Now, have we given that interface? No, we have not given it. So blank 0. Copy the whole thing and paste it here. And now press enter. You can see it has traveled the adapter. Okay, waiting for the beacon frame on the channel 6. And now it is sending the packets. Let me check if this is working. No such VSSID available. Huh? This is correct or this is wrong? This should not be there. 008E4183 1D8C. This BSSID is wrong, it is saying. Let's do one thing. Let's try with this one. Go ahead. Come here. Wait here. Waiting for beacon on SSID channel 6. Now one more thing. Come here back. Let me change the adapter. There is something flawed here. Whenever you're doing this attack, a lot of errors will come. You just need to have patience. So I'm solving all the errors for you so that when you do it, you will not get it. Whenever you do practicals, every single time in Wi-Fi connection, new types of error will come. Okay, this error that I'm getting is because of my adapter. Adapter is not having some things, so that is the reason it is giving the error. I'm fixing the adapter as of now. Okay. Okay, done. Fix the error. It was in the adapter. Now you can see, right now I'm going to do the same attack on this specific router, which is cyber based. Okay, so we are going to do the attack on which Wi-Fi, which is cyber based. This one. So I'm going to use the command. I'm opening a new terminal and I'm just writing the command, which is sudo airplay ng 00a and then the BSS ID and blank zero. Once I press enter, you can see it is asking for the password. I'm giving the same password. Once I do this, what will happen? Few seconds it will take, and then you can see sending DOT code to broadcast. So it is sending a lot of packets to my router. And now what will happen with this? Within few seconds, my router will be not responsive. So if I go and if I check my router right now, you can see my router is disconnecting me because I have connected my phone. So that is getting disconnected. This system is not connected. It is connected to the Airtel one, right? But the next cyber based one, you can see it is getting disconnected. It is disconnecting every single device that is there. So no one can use it. So this is how this DO attack works. You can try in your neighbor or in your own Wi-Fi and you will get the idea. So this is how this type of attacks work. See, n number of packets are being sent. Clear? If I send this to my network also, let's do one thing. Let's do one thing that is sending in my own network. So I want to do the same thing on my network. So let's do that. First of all, that I need to do what is I need to get this SSID. You can see now I have this SSID. So let me first of all copy this. Once I do this attack, I will be disconnected. Remember, once I perform this attack, I will be disconnected from the class. So I will try to reconnect. And again, once this attack is done, even if you cancel for 1 or 2 minutes, the attack will be still going on. So I'm now doing on my system as of now. Copy the whole thing and paste it here. Now let's wait. Again, the same error. Let me fix this again. Now this is into my adapter, so I'm just unplugging the adapter and trying this again. In your case, again, this will be not there. Okay. Now let's see what will happen. Now the attack has started in my network. You can see. So within few seconds, it will disconnect me. So let's wait. And within few seconds, you can see I will be disconnected. So you can see I was disconnected and now I'm reconnecting through a different network because I'm not able to connect to that specific network. For a few seconds that happens. So right now you can see I'm connected to a separate router. Right? Why? Because for a few seconds it will be not able to connect me back. Depends. Right? So this is how we can perform this attack. Now tomorrow we are going to continue with this topic. Tomorrow we are going to continue with the last topic, which is your Wi-Fi hacking. And again, for DUR, I'm going to show you automatic way. This was manual. Tomorrow we'll see the automated way how we can do the same thing using the and the notes recording is up to date. The notes I will easy, don't worry. It is taking time. This one I have written, so this one I will just send you right now on the WhatsApp. The remaining one I have to write it down. I will write it down and I will say. But this one I'm just sending just as it is. Nothing I'm doing here. So I'm just sending this on the WhatsApp like this, normally only like this. Let me open a notepad. Let me send you the feedback. So you can see I have given you this text notes. You can check it out. Right, one by one, I have given you all of this thing. So this is for today. You can practice the remaining notes. I will give you. Don't worry. Clear. So that's all, guys, for today. Now, if anyone is having any doubts, any queries, you can let me know. We will continue from tomorrow.